Welcome back, guys. Today, we are going to be using our equal sign and learning more about true and false equations and how to determine if an equation is true or false. Remember, true means that the equations are equal or the same amounts on both sides. The quantities are the same. If it's false, then that means this quantity on this side of the equal sign is not the same as the quantity on this side of the equal sign. So that means that they are not correct. Our learning target today is I can identify the equal sign and determine if the equation is true or false. Let's go ahead and get started. Gather your materials such as your cubes and your paper and pencil or marker and whiteboard. Hit play when you're ready. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start with our first pose. At recess today, there were 6 girls and 2 boys on the playground. How many students were there? If there were 6 girls and 2 boys on the playground, how many students were on the playground? Go ahead and use a model and an equation to solve. Hit play when you're ready. Great job, guys. So what would our equation be if there were 6 girls and 2 boys on the playground and we wanted to know how many students were there? Great job. So my equation would be 6 plus 2 equals a box, because we always want to put a box under unknown of what we're trying to find out. So 6 plus 2 equals box. So what is 6 plus 2? Wonderful thinking. I could use my counting on strategy. 6, draw 2 more, and count on. 6, 7, 8. So I know that 6 plus 2 equals 8. I saw some other strategies, such as a 10 frame. If I had 6 and I added 2 more, 6, 7, 8, my answer would still be 8. Well, now I have a new pose. The next day, there were 4 boys and 4 girls on the playground. How many students were there? If there were 4 boys and 4 girls, how many students would be on the playground? Write your equation and show me a model. Hit play when you're ready. Great thinking, guys. So if I had 4 boys and 4 girls, my equation would be 4 plus 4 equals box. I noticed something tricky about this equation. Do you see it? That's right, it's a doubles fact. Most of us know our doubles facts, but let's go ahead and show a model just in case. If I had 4 and I added 4 more, here's my 4 boys, here's my 4 girls. It's good to label so that you know what you're solving for. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now, look at your equations that we did so far. 6 plus 2 equals 8, and 4 plus 4 equals 8. Go ahead and turn to your partner. What do you notice about 6 plus 2 and 4 plus 4? Hit play when you're ready. I heard some great thinking going on. I noticed that 6 plus 2 more equaled 8. I also knew that 4 plus 4 equaled 8. So 4 plus 4 is 8, and 6 plus 2 is 8. What can I say about 4 plus 4 and 6 plus 2? That's right. They equal each other because they both have a quantity of 8. This side of the equal sign is 8. This side of the equal sign is 8. So even though the numbers or the addiends are not the same, they both equal the same amount. So that means that they are equal to each other because they both have the same sum. Let's go ahead and try another one. You will need your cubes or your manipulatives for this. Dan joined 3 cubes and 4 cubes. Kim joined 2 cubes and 3 cubes. Do they have equal amounts? Let me try that again. Dan joined 3 cubes and 4 cubes. And Kim joined 2 cubes and 3 cubes. What we need to know is if they have equal amounts, just like our other problem. These two had equal amounts, so they were equal to each other. Will these also be equal to each other? Go ahead and use your cubes or your counters or draw your model on your paper. Show me if 3 cubes and 4 cubes are equal to 2 cubes and 3 cubes. Pause and hit play when you're ready. So guys, what did you find out? Let's go ahead and look at a demonstration. Here I have some cubes. I know that Dan joined 3 cubes. So here's my 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go ahead and link those together. So I know that if he has 3 plus 4, how much does he have? That's right. He had 7 cubes. Let's look at another one. We know that Kim had 2 cubes, 1, 2, and 3 cubes, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go ahead and link those together. How many cubes would that be if Kim had 2 plus 3? That's right, there would be 5. So my question was, do they have the same amount of cubes? Well, I can look at my cubes together and I can see that they do not have the same amount of cubes. This one has 5 and this one has 7. So would you say that 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 3? That's right, they are not equal. So this one would be false. Because this quantity is not the same as this quantity. So I know that 7 and 5 would not be equal. And I can show that with an equal sign with a line through it. That means not equal. 3 plus 4 is not equal to 2 plus 3. That would be false. So with our lesson today, we have learned how to determine if equations have the same amount or are equal. I have a sort that I want you to help me with today. We have true or false. Using your board or your paper, you can solve these equations and tell me which column I should put them in. Let's start with this one. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Solve for 4 plus 2 and determine if it does equal 6. When you're ready, hit play. Great thinking. If I had 4 and counted on 2 more, so I'm going to put 4 in my head, 4, 5, 6. So 4 plus 2 does equal 6. So would that be true or false? That's right, it would be true. Let's try this one. Four plus 1 equals 1 plus 4. Take some private think time. Is this one true or false? Does this side equal the same amount as this side? 4 plus 1 equals 1 plus 4. That's correct. 4 plus 1 is 5, and 1 plus 4 is also 5. So this one would also be true. And I noticed something about this one. It's a turnaround fact. We learned about those the other day. When we flip our add-ins, we have the same amount on both sides. How about this one? 5 equals 4. Is that true or false? 5 equals 4. That's right. 5 and 4 are not the same, so that one would be false. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to move this up a little bit. 2 plus 7 equals 8 plus 3. On your paper, I want you to go ahead and solve what is 2 plus 7, and then solve what is 8 plus 3. If the numbers are the same, it will be true. If the numbers are not the same, it will be false. Go ahead and take some private think time, use your paper, and determine if this one is true or false. Hit play when you're ready. All right, guys, let's take a look at that. What is 2 plus 7? That's right, it's 9. What is 8 plus 3? That's correct, it's 11. So is 9 equal to 11? No. So this one would be false. Let's go ahead and try another one. Our next one is 6 minus 3 equals 9 minus 6. So remember, you need to solve what is 6 plus 3 first, and then solve what is 9 minus 6. Go ahead and solve both of those and then hit play when you're ready. Great job, guys. If I had 6 and I took 3 away, I would have 3. If I have 9 and I take 6 away, I would also have 3. So is 3 the same amount as 3? Yes. So this one would be true. Wonderful thinking. We'll do one more. This one has 4 minus 2 and 8 minus 5. Remember, you'll need to solve what is 4 minus 2, and you'll need to solve what is 8 minus 5. And then determine, is this true or false? Do they equal the same amount? Take your time, and when you're ready, hit play. Great thinking, guys. If I had 4 and I took 2 away, that would leave me with 2. If I had 8 and I took 5 away, that would leave me with 3. Is 2 equal to 3? No, they are not the same quantities. So we know that this one is false. Wonderful job today with your sorting and determining if equations are true or false. When you have problems like this, you only have one equation to check to see if your amounts are the same. But when you have an equation on one side of the equal sign and you have an equation on the other side of the equal sign, you need to solve both equations first before determining if it's true or false, because you need to know what this amount is and what this amount is before making your decision. If they equal the same amounts, then you know it's true. But if this amount is different from this amount, then you know it is false. Pay close attention to when you have equations on both sides of the equal sign as you're determining true and false equations. You guys did an excellent job today working and trying to determine what it was true and false with your equations. Great thinking. Continue to sort through your equations and determine if they're true and false. You guys have a lovely day. I'll see you next time.